Do you guys remember Rosie O'Donnell?
A League of Their Own?
Do I want to remember Rosie O'Donnell?
Unfortunately, I do remember Rosie O'Donnell is the answer. Well, yesterday she announced, yes, we lost her. No, she didn't die. She's just moving because Donald Trump is president and Orange Man bad. Watch.
And I'm here in Ireland, and it's beautiful and warm. Not physically, it's actually quite cold. Moved here on January 15th.
Aged her.
And it's been pretty wonderful, I have to say.
Great.
The people are so loving and so kind,
Perfect.
so welcoming.
Great.
And I'm very grateful.
Wonderful.
I'm in the process of getting my Irish citizenship, as I have Irish grandparents. So I was never someone who thought I would move to another country. That's what I decided would be the best for myself and my 12-year-old child. And here we are. Here we are. I miss my other kids. I miss my friends. I miss many things about life there at home. And when, it is safe for all citizens to have equal rights there in America.
What rights do you not
that's when
have?
we will consider coming back.
What rights do you not have? I wish they would just name one. You always hear that talking point, but I haven't heard what the right is that you're saying that you don't have. That never comes after that. So now I want to know.
The right to have totalitarian control. That's what they want.
That is that has to be it.
That's it.
When it's like, oh no, I'm so sorry that Donald Trump is cleaning up the streets, arresting violent criminals, deporting violent criminals. Did you see that inflation graph from today on CNN, Rosie? That's going way down. Yeah, it's terrible that he's like eliminating fraud and corruption from the government, saving Americans' tax dollars, and
Enlistments are up in the military.
yes,
Yeah, we're capturing ISIS terrorists that killed our folks in Afghanistan.
yes,
That's just bad.
right. According to them, that's bad news. You got to get your 12-year-old out of here now. I mean, it's just crazy the way that they think. I want to play. This couldn't have been more perfectly timed because Rosie O'Donnell just put out this announcement, which is one of those things that people are like, nobody asked, Rosie. Nobody cared. But okay, thank you for the information. We'll mock you for it. We had Ireland's Prime Minister, Michael Martin. Mikkel, I don't know how you say it, but he visited the White House today. And Brian Glenn, White House correspondent Brian Glenn, who has just been tremendous. He's a friend of mine. He's a really good guy. And he has been asking all sorts of great questions. He asked the Ireland Prime Minister about Rosie O'Donnell moving to Ireland. And here was that exchange. Watch.
Ireland is known for very happy, fun-loving people. Great attitude, many in this room right now that I've met. Why in the world would you let Rosie O'Donnell move to Ireland? I think she's going to lower your happiness level.
It's true. Thank you. I like that question.
Mr. Prime Minister, are you expecting?
Do you know who she is?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You better off not. You better off not knowing.
There's just something so charming about that level of candidness that you just have to love. Do you know who Rosie O'Donnell is? You're better off not knowing. So a troll right to the very end.
I literally haven't seen or heard from Rosie O'Donnell since I think it was the 2016 campaign when Trump won. But they had a little back and forth and Trump just utterly destroyed her. Mm-hmm. It was so bad. And then she just completely went away. It's like he shot her off the map. And now she comes back, of course, because she just can't stand, that they literally thought that this was, I think that they all just believed this was a shoe-in election for them. They all just believed they were going to win.
With Kamala?
Oh, yeah. Kamala's going to win. It's crazy. If you look at like the movies that are starting to come out now that were shot, back then, just before the election and during the election, a lot of the movies are like, going in that direction. Like they just assumed they were going to continue to win. They were that out of touch with, American society and where things were going. And now they're just completely lost. They're absolutely going to come back. That's what pisses me off about these celebrities. Like she's going a little bit further, how she's actually trying to get citizenship. But all these celebrities, they never mention the 4 other houses they have. 2 on the East Coast, a couple on the West Coast. Oh, and they all have something up in the mountains in Colorado or New Mexico. Every single one of them. So are they really leaving? No, they're not. They just had the money to live wherever they want to live because that's them.
Okay.
Because America's been so good to them.
Yes.
I found it. I found it. Rosie O'Donnell's 12-year-old child is non-binary. Born as Dakota is now Clay.
12?
12-year-old who is non-binary.
Okay, that's good. Rosie's not in the country because she should be arrested. That's all her fault. Seriously, that's child abuse.
12-year-old.
12
yeah,
years
a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old. And it's not safe for this 12-year-old because, President Trump has made sure that her 12-year-old will not be sterilized by puberty blockers and irreversible procedures. Right. And she doesn't like that because she believes in harming her child and committing child abuse. So, and you know what? I hear that she will fit in quite well in Ireland when it comes to those types of policies. So good riddance. Don't come back. I hope you don't come back to your little log cabin or whatever you have that Jason was talking about as well.
Little house on the prairie.
Yeah, don't come back to your little house on the prairie, Rosie. The prairie hates you, all right? We don't live like you do. Before we have to go, I want to get your quick thoughts on this. Senator Jeannie Shaheen from New Hampshire is the latest to announce she's not seeking re-election. This is a Democrat, this now makes 3 Democrats from key swing states who announced they're not seeking re-election in 2026. Senator Gary Peters of Michigan and Senator Tina Smith from Minnesota. What do you think? Do they see the writing on the wall?
They see the writing on the wall. They know that the bloodbath will continue because, like I said, they haven't moderated, they haven't changed, they've quadrupled down, and they're not going to be successful.
I love it. We love to see it.
What do you run on? Who do you reach out to? What message do you use to reach out to your constituents? They have no freaking clue.
None.
And I mean, they're going to have to shift back towards like the party of JFK. They're just going to have to. Can they now since they went this far? I don't know.
No.
But
No.
I'll have fun.
You think the AOCs and the Jasmine Crockett's and the Cory Bushes of the world are going to be okay with them shifting back to the JFK era? Of course not.
How irrelevant are they now?
Yeah.
Like, you barely ever say. I like seeing pictures of AOC. But
Shut
I don't see
up. Shut up.
There was this bill that her and Anna Paulina Luna were working on together, and I was like, was this directed towards me? Is this for me? It's like, who did this?
It was actually just for Jason Buttrill.
Thank you.
I did get
girls.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I got the official notice that it was for you, Jason. You're welcome. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.